Hello guys, this is ChangeYourLookuk UK coming to you with a knotless braid tutorial. Guys, if you watch carefully, you will be able to do your knotless braid effortlessly. You can see how my client is laying the braid. The braid is really beautiful. When I finish the hair, she sings all of my praises all through the hair because the hair is really looking beautiful by the time I finish. So guys, I'll be using a 4C hair, like a natural hair, to make this braid. You can see she has never put a relaxer on her hair before. The first thing I normally do after cutting the hair, I put hair cream underneath the hair so that I can give it a neat and a clean, shiny base. So wash my hands very carefully. I don't know how much to explain this, but if you can just concentrate your eyes on my fingers, you will be able to do this. Knotless braid is easy. You can do it effortlessly. It's very easy to make, but just concentrate on my fingers so you'll be able to make a knotless braid on your own. So what I normally do, the first attachment that you add to it, please guys, make sure that that first attachment is tinier than every other attachment you're going to be applying. So that makes it like a bit tinier at the bottom, easy to flip around, and secondly, it gives you that nice knotless braid look as well. So it's really nice to like make sure that your first attachment that you're applying to it is tinier. So guys, you can see how I'm applying the attachment. Just watch my fingers carefully, wash my hands carefully, and you will understand all what I am doing. If you've never done a braid before, you will be able to braid if you are looking at this braid, if you concentrate on my fingers very well. If you're doing the knotless braid, if you're doing the knotless braid for the very first time, you should be able to do it effortlessly if you watch my fingers very well. All I need you guys to do is to concentrate on my fingers. You can see the way I'm adding the attachment to it. And secondly, when you are matting it, make sure that you are putting effort to like hide the natural hair, so that you don't start seeing natural hair on the braid. It won't look nice and it will not look neat. So if you wash my fingers well while I'm matting, you will see that I'm trying to squeeze the natural hair into it. Like I said earlier on, my client's hair is natural. She has never put a relaxer and her hair is so thick, so I have to like comb it properly before even starting to braid it. So you can see when I start squeezing, I will have to like try to squeeze the natural hair into the braid, so at the end of the braid you don't start seeing natural hair standing or looking at the braid and you're seeing natural hair instead of the attachment. Please take note of that. That will really help. It will give you a flawless braid. It will look beautiful. So guys, I will just mat the normal mat it down. When it's close to like 1 or 2 inches to the bottom, I will just tie it. That's because I will be putting coils at the tip. So I will just knot it when it's like 1 or 2 inch. I'll just knot it, then I go to the next one. Please just watch carefully how I normally do this. I comb it properly. Like I said, this is a natural hair. She has never put a relaxer on her hair. So the next thing I do after combing it is to put hair cream underneath the hair on a scalp. It makes the base look very neat and nice. So I'll just add hair cream onto it and then wash my finger the way I'm matting the hair. The first mat you're going to do, you are not putting attachment. You mat it like 3 times. You take the matting like 3 times, you won't put attachment. So after that 3 times, that's when you will start adding attachment to it. Please don't just start putting attachment from the very beginning. That's why I keep saying that you should watch my fingers, watch what I am doing very well. Just bury your eyes on my fingers. You will understand every bit of it. You will understand it. It's very detailed. That's why I keep like filming my fingers for you to be able to, because I don't know how to explain it better. But if you wash my fingers very well, you should be able to do a flawless knotless braid. You can see the way I'm doing it is, when I was making this hair, my client was asking me, are you really braiding my hair? Because she cannot feel any form of pain she can't even feel it. In short, when I said I was done, she said, really, are you done? So that's how knotless braid. I don't know if everybody do it this way, but whenever I do knotless braid, my clients always appreciate it. It's so beautiful and so easy. And a lot of people have been asking me to like upload this knotless braid, because that's what is trending right now, to upload the knotless braid, and I've been so lazy to do that. So I decided to film this my client for me to like upload it for you guys to watch and enjoy. It's not difficult to do if you can just follow the step, wash my fingers very well, then it won't be difficult for you at all. And like I said earlier on, when I get to like 1 or 2 inch to the end of the braid, I will just knot it. That's because I'm going to be putting coils on the tip, because this is a straight expression. It's not like those coily one that came with coils already. So I'm going to generate my own coils on it. You can see how beautiful this braid is. Look at the braid, look at the braid, look at the cut pattern, look at how it looks. Just look at the base of the hair. You can see how that look. Let me just open the part so you can see how beautiful. So you can move this pattern to either left hand side or right hand side or middle pattern, or you can as well move it all back if you want to. That's the good thing about knotless braid. That's why it's trending, because a lot of people find it very easy to work with. So what I did next was to roll the tips that I didn't really braid and put it inside hot water. You have to make sure that your water is very hot. If your water is hot, you'll be able to get a nice coil pattern at the bottom. And what I do, I try to like put like almost all the braid close to the base into the hot water, so that it can have that wick look. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but if you wash the attachment after removing it from the hot water, you see how wick it looks. So that's what hot water does to your braid. It makes it look wick, and that's the look we're going for it to be wick, so that when you're flipping it, it's easier for you to flip it around. And even after putting that much water, putting it into that areas, you can see, just watch this one very carefully. You'll see while I'm putting it into the water, you see how it looks. Then bringing it out of the water, you see how weak it's looking. So that's the goal, that's where we're going to. And after putting it into water like this, it makes the hair feel much more lighter. So I'll just use my towel, soak my towel inside the water and damp it through the base that I could not put water, because if I take it too close to a scalp, it will hurt her or it might burn her. So I'll just use my towel to like do that, just dap it on the part that I didn't really like put water. Then do a little trim if I'm seeing any attachment angling. So I just do a little bit of trimming on it, and then I would try to dry the coils on the hair. Just dry the coil pattern areas. Then while I'm straightening it, you can see that I'm straightening the coils. I want the coils to be a bit loose, and at the same time I'm detangling the coils so that it doesn't get tangled. Please, if you're adding coils, try to detangle it, because if you don't detangle it, after some time you will see that the coils will just mat up like dreadlock. So try to detangle it. When you detangle it, it will just stay that way. It looks very, very beautiful. Can you see that? Is that not beautiful? So guys, if this has helped you, please don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, press on the notification bell, and don't forget to drop a comment. If you do any knotless braid, please tag me in, following me on my social media platform. Follow me on Instagram, ChangeYourLookuk on Instagram. I'm going to be dropping my Instagram link below, so you can follow me there as well. And we have a hair page as well if you want to see the kind of hair and wig that we have. We deliver worldwide as well. So guys, if this has helped you, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you on our next one. Thanks.